Hello, 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 folks. Welcome. Whoa, that is loud. That's really loud. Let's turn that down. There we go. That a little bit better? Yeah, I think that might actually be a little better than it was before. I was using my different microphone for a little bit because I left my compressor microphone at home and then in my car and pretty much every other place but where I needed it to be, which was on my desk. So anyway, happy Thursday to you. It is your buddy Vex Nihilo, and we are once again back with some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes in 5v5 of Grand Arena. I love 5v5. I don't mind 3v3 as much as I know a lot of people out there do. I don't think that it's the bane of all life, but it is definitely not my preferred mode. 5v5 is just, to me, the way that the game was built was around squads of 5, and it just kind of allows you to utilize more on offense because you have more slots for, you have less slots that you have to fill for defense all around, at least where I'm at it is. And just gives you a little bit more room for fun. So that is what we're going to do today. Let's go ahead and hop into the game real quick here. Pardon me. And by way of introduction, I know that I'm blocking the guild view here, but we are going up against a grizzled veteran named Grizzly. I'm pretty sure he did that on purpose. And he hails from, my internet is a little bit slow today, so just bear with me here. Question mark, and of the question mark, H question mark, and. Let me switch my cam so you can see it. Hand of the Ray. I have no clue. I really don't. I'm over it. Anyway. Oh, I don't have my game plan up yet, but let me switch back over here. There we go. Okay, so this is who we're going up against. Just by way of quick introductions here, as far as inventory, he does outdo us for Galactic Legends. He has one more than I do. We'll cover that in just a moment. A little bit higher than me GP-wise, about 200,000. I'm about to hit the 9 million mark myself. Very, very excited about that. And he's got some of the off-meta stuff in there as well. He's got a Star Killer around here somewhere. But he does have Malgus, but you notice right off the cuff, we're looking at a Gear 12 Jedi Knight Revan, which means that I know I'm not going to go through it and show you. He does have Malak there, but there's already some pretty significant holes. He does have a Traya that has the Omicron. There is his Star Killer, but he's really, really, really spread around is the thing. I haven't really been able to figure out a whole lot of rhyme or reason to his roster in general. I'm not trying to downplay him or anything, but it just seems like he's spread way, way, way too thin. Obviously, he has all of the requirements to have 6 Galactic Legends, so he's going to have some roster there. But then if we go over to ships, it gets even more interesting. He does have 9 fleets. They are all relict fleet captains, but only one of the meta fleets, and it's an Executor. No Leviathan, no Profundity, and no Scythe. Or, I can't remember if he has the Marauder or not. He does not. I'm honestly not sure how he missed that. I'm pretty sure that everybody actually got that ship when the event came out because it was a galactic chase. So you're usually going to at least unlock the ship at the very least. So I don't know if you guys are thinking what I'm thinking. He doesn't have the Scythe. He doesn't have the Marauder. So he really does not have a whole lot to deal with a Leviathan on defense. So spoiler alert, and in case he's watching the stream, yeah, buddy, you're going to have to deal with my Leviathan on defense. And using a trick that my buddy Ajax, shout out to Scoundrels of Solist, and my buddy Ajax recommended as far as the lineup on that Leviathan. We'll get there in just a moment. But like you see here, even when it comes to Datacrons, we're only working with 3. Just not really worried about them at all. So you can't see because we skipped past the score screen, but at least as of right now, we are 5 hours away, and he still has not made his move yet. So I'm going to talk briefly about what I'm doing with my defense here. So you can see there's my Leviathan, and there is, excuse me, I'm so sorry. There is the Phantom 2. And it took us a while to figure out why exactly this was the thing. Arnold started doing it on his channel, where he would deploy his defense with the Ghost on there. I guess they all, his guild also does it a lot in Team War, and I was trying to figure out why you would do that. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Well, it reduces the cooldown of reinforce ally by 1. So it basically just means that you can get out your interceptor a little bit quicker, get that insta kill off. So that's nice, but it depends on what you're going up against. Offensively, I use it obviously in the fleet chart a lot, and it does help out. Like, it gives me a little bit of maneuvering room if the enemy in a mirror match, rather, I'm sorry, versus another Leviathan. Depending on how the coin toss goes, most of the time you and the enemy Leviathan are going to be the same speed, so it's going to be a flip to see who goes first. But then more importantly, it's a flip to see who goes first on the actual ships. And if your ship goes first, but if your Leviathan goes first and his ships go first, then that's one of your worst scenarios. The worst, obviously, is if both his Leviathan and his ships go first. But even in those scenarios, I have been able to eke out a win just by getting the interceptor out a little bit quicker and then taking out that bomber. So on defense, obviously, I can't see what's happening, and I'm always a little bit scared of how the AI is going to run the script, because it won't always pick like what's ever over on the left here. And in order for this thing to work, has to be very, very specific. Is you call out the ghost, and then immediately the turn after that, you call out the interceptor. So it's like a very specific set of things that need to happen in order. And then you hope that the thing is probably going to take out whatever the most beneficial ship is to drop the insta kill on. So, but I will say that I did use this lineup in our last team war, and my Leviathan got 3 holds versus a guild that had a lot of meta fleets. So, I mean, I guess there's something there. But even with this one, our opponent really doesn't have anything to directly counter this here. So we're basically just running this to see what it does, get our feet wet a little bit. And then as far as defense-wise, none of my Galactic Legends are on defense. They are ready for offense. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and pop over to my trusty game plan here, Excel spreadsheet. There we go. So like you can see, just kind of give you guys a preview of the battlefield. Up north, he has a JMK, Bounty Hunter team, a Phasma team, and a Jedi Master Luke team. Down south, he's got Qui-Gon Jinn, a low relic Malgus team. I'll show you guys in a little bit here. A Jabba team, and then a very weak Rey team as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. So looking at Grizzly's GAC data on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.gg, he tends to run, like this front that you see here is exactly what he ran the last time that 5v5 was around. So I would assume it's a safe bet that he's going to run a similar, if not identical, defense in the back to what he was doing before. So that's going to be a Finn team, a Dash team, and a Resistance team. And we're going to have our Wampa ready, a Mandalorian team, which I did actually get my Gar Saxon and my Super Commando. I think Gar was already at 7-star. Super Commando, I got it from the 6 to 7 stars, and then got them both up to gear 12. They don't have any Zetas on them or anything, or I think that they do. I dropped it on the Super Commando, but whatever they are, I have been using them in Galactic Challenges, and it's a strong offensive team. They hit like a truck. And then that also frees up my Mando Beskar armor and my what's her face, the chick Mandalorian, to be able to use somewhere else. So it has a lot of benefits to having just that full dark side Mandalorian team. And then we also are going to have a Rey team that we do now have for offense. I'll talk about that one in just a moment. A lot of stuff we're talking about in just a moment. And then the Eternal Emperor in the back. Could use Eternal Emperor to drop Malgus. I'm going to hope that my gas can pull it off with a strong defense penetration cron. We'll have to see how that goes. We are going to go south first. Up north is pretty straightforward. I'm not worried about my JMK taking out his. Troopers are going to roll over his Bounty Hunter team. CLS is going to destroy his Phasma team. And then I'm going to try out my Malgus team, which I actually pulled off of defense because he's not doing as much as he used to. If you've got gas, if you've got pretty much any one of the GLs, if you've got the new Jedi Knight Cal, which a lot more people are starting to get him, he's just not as much as he was on defense before. I can't remember the last time I actually got a hold with him. So if I can use him to counter a GL, like Jedi Master Luke, then that'll be really, really, really helpful because it frees me up to do some other stuff around in different places. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop into the game itself. Oh, I can't wait till the weekend. All right, and you guys saw my, well, I'm sorry, you did not see my own defense there. We're not really saving a lot. We did put Grievous back on defense, mainly just for my OCD of having all dark side teams south, and I couldn't really think of another good dark side team to put down there, and that we're not really going to be using GG a whole lot. I did actually put a Revan team up here on defense as well. Have the resistance team that I did use that pack. I mean, it's way too much bang for your buck on that one. So that's gave me another team that's just kind of a filler. You're not going to be able to drop just anything on it, so it's nice. Qui-Gon team and then a Rolo team. And then in the back, hopefully he's not watching the stream, our Traya team is back on defense again, along with the Omicron Savage, which I know you can use for some 5v5s, but for having him on defense back here, and by way of a nasty little surprise, along with our Night Sister team, and then the Phoenix team with the newly relicked Hera right there, and the 5-star, but still has the Omicron, Captain Rex here. So 5v5, it's like they're immune to ability block in days. They dispel it and then inflict 2 stacks of damage over time on any enemies that actually hit those with those things. So it's nice. I mean, there's a lot of really cool stuff that happens with that Omicron. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing if it gets any holds. Given that they're all like gear 10-ish or below, I'm not really counting on a whole lot. But who knows? Some people may see, oh, well, they're all purple, and except for Hera, and then underestimate it and then make a stupid mistake. So anyway, that's what we're hoping on. But as far as what we're working with here, like you could see, there's his Malgus team that I was talking about. Relic 1, with a Relic 1 Batstila and Malik, a Relic 3 Revan, a Relic 7 Marauder is the only one that's worth the note on here. He does have all 3 of the Omicrons, but no Datacron, just not a really chunky team. And then down at the very bottom here, let me switch my camera over for just a moment so we can see it. We have a Rey team that has no Ben and no JTR and no BB-8. I know that with this baby Cal here, it can be a thing, but I checked the data. That's not really very worrisome, especially with, you do have a tank on there, but then you got R2 and little baby Rey. No Datacron there as well, so the data on Starkiller is it's basically going to be a shutout. Oh, I thought that was going to be real smooth. So I'm not really hugely worried about this one. In fact, that is what we are going to go ahead and get started with. We got about 40 minutes to get as far as we can in here, as I'm on my lunch break here at work. So let's go ahead and grab our Starkiller team right here. It is a Galactic Legend off meta counter, so we are going to pick up a little bit of crit damage and then a little bit of protection up for at least our tank there. So hopefully we will just go ahead and close this one out without much of an issue. Rey's going to go first. Dropping that on Baby Cal. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop this out of here. And then let's pull back some turn meter. And then focus all in on Rey. Go. And she's got the critical hit immunity on her, which is fine. Let's go ahead and stun everybody just so that... Well, I was kind of hoping we would stun everybody. But at the very least, it means that... I don't know what I was going to say there, but apparently it's not that big of a deal. Go ahead and... let's see here. Hit everybody. I don't usually get to... let's go ahead and just start spreading some more shock rounds. Okay, and let's get the inspiration off of Rey. Oh, I forgot she's got damage immunity. It's been a minute. I'm not rusty. I'm just a little not fluid. What? Drop Baby Cal down in the yellow as well, and then what's her face, Amel and Haldo over there. Or we could just take her out. That'll work. Too many people in damage. All of them in damage immunity. So let's go ahead and just let Ray take a turn. Okay, and she's in the ultimate, of course, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and just get the inspiration off of her. And make sure the inspiration is off everybody else. Okay, there goes that. I think that's everybody. Now we just gotta wait for Ray to take a turn, and we already have our little mini bomb from our buddy Starkiller over there ready to drop. So I think that we are in pretty good shape. A little telekinesis there. Does he have anything on him? Well, he does have the inspiration. Might have critical hit immunity, but whatever. Alright, so go ahead and take your turn, Ray. Try to do something. Okay. Barely a tickle. Probably going to take out 3 people. I was kind of hoping to be 3 there. But this will take out the 3rd, and then we just got Ray to deal with. I'd really like it if we could get around a Starkiller. He's got a ways, though. Do that. Yeah, it's probably going to end it here. Or close to it. Kind of hoping to walk out of it with as few banner losses as possible and get around a Starkiller again so that he could drop it out of the sky and bring everybody back up full, but that is okay. Alright, next up on the list, draw first blood. I'm feeling pretty good right now. It's going to be our SOKR versus Jabba here. They're all R5 with an R3 Gamorrean guard. No Datacron, which is even better. This is another GL fight, so let's see here. Crit damage defense, I think it was this one. This is a big one here. Yes, so anytime that an unaligned force user, light side or dark side, gains a buff or a debuff, all unaligned force user allies gain 5% defense, stacking all the way up to 200%. That's a big one for Ray teams, SOKR teams, Starkiller teams. It's really nice. I don't have anything else that I would really use that for. Let's see. The Malgus team is not going to get any benefit. Gas is not going to get any benefit when he goes up against his Malgus team. And this is a GL battle. And then we're also going to get some extra defense, some extra crit damage, some health. A lot of good stuff on that Datacron. So we're going to use that one. And I have a feeling we're probably just going to walk right over this Jabba team here, which is really saying something. Do a poke. Start it off right. And this, like, all the stuff that's happening right now is just supercharging all the defense for both SOKR himself and then KRU over there. So he's just going to be able to take more and more hits like a champion. Already got Leia out. This one was over before it even started. Probably going to be a high banner win as well. As long as we can get folks out before anybody gets any lucky shots off. Let's see. Do a poke on the guard over there. Let this guy die by, well, I was going to say die by AoE. Get all that off of there. Let's see. Yeah, take out Gamorrean guard. Just so it's one less to deal with. Take him out. Take him out. Pull back some of his Terminator. Let's go for a little bit better than that. Alright, go ahead and drop it like a bomb. Excuse me. Alright, so there goes... Jeez, Lando. Way to hang in there like a champ. Alright, so here goes him. Do one more poke. Just so that we can get double the... or double the, what you call it? Drain Mastery whenever I do that. And that'll just really make me hit like a truck. Job is basically already dead. There goes him. And there's Kersantin 2.0. Pull back some of his Terminator. I was kind of hoping you would. Hit him again. There he goes. And then it was just the big old slug. Alright. Hit him. Boom. 2 drop banners. I'll live. Okay, so let's try it. Usually I do better in 3v3. A little bit of health and accuracy. There's a lot of defense right there. Let's do the... Okay, so I'm gonna do JML versus Qui-Gon Jinn. He doesn't need any help. Malagas versus his JML. I'm going to save this defense cron for that one. Because I think that this defense cron I'm going to save for Malagas's team. So let's go ahead and use this one. What else do we got? Armor pin, armor pin, armor pin. This one we're probably going to use for... What were we going to use that on? I think it actually... Wait a minute. I think it was this one. JMK is not going to... I'll use probably the little lower defense... or the armor pin one on there. Troopers don't need help. CLS doesn't need help. Malagas is going to use this defensive cron. Huh. Maybe it was that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and use that one. Probably way overkill, but I don't know. Okay. I don't think we're going to go first. Nope. So there's some fear. There's some more fear. They basically just blew all of their fear stuff. Okay, and then now we just basically start getting to work here. As long as we can keep on hitting Malagas back with crits, then that's going to increase his cooldowns, and I don't think he'll be able to do another dive bomb. But I would really, really like it if we could get out of a nap before a sacrifice, of course. Alright, get all those buffs off. Debuffs, rather. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to have to hit him because he's got the Tauntaun. And that really hurt him. Okay, so there he goes. All right. Let's see here. Can we get Bad still out? Yes, we can. There she goes. Okay, Malagas is probably going to be out of here fairly quick. Or we could... I was lucky. At least he doesn't have any more life drain. Okay, can we get a turn before he does the thingy thing? There we go. At least we're out of it. Go ahead and hit him. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Alright. And we should be able to get Malik. There we go. Bang. Okay, hit him back. Hit him back. Hit him back. Oh, there goes him. Get the shot off on Marauder. Sweet. That is a done deal. It's just a... It's an uncomfortable battle. It's always an uncomfortable one. Oh, I did get a dive bomb off. That's dumb. Alright, so... Give me some counterattacks there. Cool. It's just not a comfortable battle. I don't like it. I don't like it. We are going to use JML on this guy, but it's going to be an undermanned team. So Jedi with him. Could probably do all of this without Luke there and just do that, but I don't really have anywhere else I'm going to use Luke, so we're going to do this. Get a stun off if we need to and just control the field. Let's get Anakin out of there first, just so he doesn't give us any problems. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, get a daze on him. Hit him a little bit. There's our stun. And let's just keep on doing this stuff. That'll get us closer to our ultimate. There goes Anakin. At this point, it doesn't really matter who we take out. So we'll just start working on the what was Ki-Adi-Mundi before he became a pile of dust. Alright, hit him. Forgot about the dodge. Go ahead and get that foresight off of there. Does it not work if you do... it doesn't. That's right. I'm sorry. You always want to use the granted ability from JML on anyone other than JML if you can, because then it doubles the progress towards ultimate. Just like that. But I forgot that if the ally that you're targeting is stunned, it will give him the buff, but it won't do the damage. Just be cheeky here. Can we get a little bit of protection recovery going on? A little bit. There we go. And then this should do it. Cool. Full banners. Alright, so the south is down. And in the back, looks like it's exact. Yep. So I don't know if I can stretch this up here. Got that Dash Cheese team. And then Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh, we got a resistance team with a Zori that does not have the Omicron. Looks like they probably used this. They got that pack as well. They're all Relic 5, or he just did it by working hard at it. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they got the pack on there and did the literally exact same thing that I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and we got a Wampa. Let's see here. Let me check out that that Dash team and see how folks normally handle that. So, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Insight, and 5v5s. One of these days I'm going to get a split screen so that I can actually show the stuff as I'm doing it. So, Vandor Chewie, and then the L3, what's her face, and then Queel and the robot thing. Wampa is at a 6%. Damn, I'm glad I took a look at that. Let's see here. GG. They want you to use a lot of AoE. And then CLS is another possibility. I'm far less worried about the Phasma team. So I could probably use CLS on these guys back here. And then figure out something else for what you call it. For the Phasma team that's up north. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Not taking any risks here. Still have SEE, so I mean, we could do that, but I mean, why use it if you don't need to? CLS. We've got way too many options here. Did I scooch past it? I did. Yes, I just said scooch. Get over it. We have way too many options offensively. We're definitely going to do a full clear. Obviously, our opponent has not moved yet, so probably will have plenty of room himself. To get some stuff done, but I'm hoping that he's not going to be able to get past the Leviathan. Let's go ahead and get the cheese on out of here, like so. And there's some days only on... Well, I was kind of hoping I would be able to avoid it for my Chewie, but that's okay. Let's see here. Let's try and get rid of L3. Just kind of pick them apart one at a time. I can probably get an assist from Luke there. Okay. Just pop him a couple more times. Get some blind on everybody. And then drop an AoE. Okay, there goes that. Let's see. Can we get Dash out of here? Well, we can now. Sweet. I'll take it. Let's see. So for... I really want to try out the Mandalorians. I really want to try them out. So we're going to see how this goes. Mandalorian, you, and you. This is the lineup, supposedly. So we're going to try it versus a nearly fully relic team. Don't have the Zetas on my Maul yet. I do need to kind of work on that. That's fine. They're going to go first. Get some, a little bit of stuns. That's not really fun. Good grief. That was a lot of damage. Okay, so get some of this. Okay, there's a little bit of damage immunity. I think that they assist here. Let's see. I got 4. Got a taunt there. Yeah, let's go ahead and just see how it does. Good night. How did he get damage immunity on him? Is that a Zori thing? That's a Zori thing. All right, get it off. Oh, woof. It's going backwards real fast. Real fast. All right, hit him. Oh, it's going backwards really fast. Oh, Zori's out of there. Let's see. All right. Yeah, pull back some of the turn meter. Oh, those counterattacks are not full. That's not fun. Okay, so... 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was ugly. Let's see here. Woo. Get a spinny thing going on. Oh, just hang in there, dude. I don't think we're gonna get out of this one. Oh, there it goes. Gee whiz. Well, I mean, it's good if we weren't dealing with all those counterattacks. But that's okay. I mean, we got out of it. I don't even really know what to... Let me take some of my own scoundrels here. And then just deal with it that way. I have a feeling it's going to be fun if I can just kind of get the drop on him and do it that way. Just do those three. I have a feeling that will be a lot of fun as soon as I can just kind of get something rolling there. A little bit of turn meter, it's not fun, but that's okay. See if we can get a daze on the two outside folks, or just nearly kill everyone. Give me some of that damage immunity. Okay, and then give me some more spin. Drop Hero Finn. And give me some of those whistling birds. Give me a stun on the chick who stuns, or you could just drop her like a bad habit and then do the same over there. Okay. One. That they didn't even have the what is that? I was hoping I could take a look at her. Alright, so the Ray team. Guess what we're gonna use to deal with this one? Yep. Our own Ray team. Because it's fun. So I did get that pack. Again, it's just way too valuable of a pack. Way too valuable. And I'm on the final tier of the hero's journey on what I believe is one of the most infamous battles in SWGOH history. Everybody hates this battle. It is the worst. And I see why. I have made 5 attempts at it, and I have yet to actually do anything about it. I'm sorry, I have yet to actually win anything. It's that frustrating. Okay, so let's get him out of there. I also unlocked Ben at the same time. It was so cute. It was so cute. Let's go ahead and just work on the outside folks there. Chewie's going to get an extra turn if I take out Han. But I think it actually works the same way in reverse as well. Go ahead and just keep on working over there. So anyway, I'm probably going to get Rey up to gear 8 because she is still a very strong defensive character. A lot of people are still using her, and a lot of the times, most of the datacrons that are coming out have a pretty good synergy with her, like the Unaligned Force User one, where you get the stacking defense up to 200%. That one will really hurt on a Rey team that has this particular setup. We're going to do a Whirlwinds. There she goes. But I just can't... The other reason why is because I'm hoping that it will allow me to actually win one of those battles and start working my way up to getting her ultimate, because I kind of need her ultimate in order to do anything at all that Rey is famous for defensively. Okay, so it's kind of an ugly battle, but at least we got it. So the south is clear as a whole. Now we're up here at north. I've been looking at YouTube videos and going around looking at every single thing that I could to try and figure out what am I doing or what can I do differently to try and get this battle won. But it's just, I just can't get through it. It's that frustrating. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and try this one. Malgus with the whole crew. The whole crew. Let's see here. We're going to use that defense. There we go. Defense cron. Be chunky. And let's see if we can counter a GL with a non-GL. Same as I do Rey. Alright, so there comes some of that. And hopefully we'll be able to get around to our buddy Malgus here. There we go. Drop this. Get that doubt on there. Okay. Hit him with a shock. Get a fear on everybody. Let's start working on Luke. Just kind of hoping for an ability block, but that's okay. Let's see here. I think we actually need to get rid of Barris. Because she does that the dispel. Actually, wait a minute. Leave her up. That's right, yeah, because whenever doubt gets dispelled, it spreads to 2 other people. Vex, you're so clever. Sorry. Let's just work on Luke and start getting him down. Hit him with a fear. Get him with some shock. I mean, just start really hurting everybody. Yes, I just said everybody. Alright, and have we popped the savior mechanic yet. Oh, there's no savior mechanic. There, JKR is not on here. So yeah, just keep on working on Luke. Give me some of that wild lightning spread. That's okay. I think we've spread around enough. We've already got 4 of the we have return things, so I think that's an additional 20%. Yeah, 20% offense and crit damage. I will take it. All right, and then... oh, dang it. If we could have gotten around that taunt, I would have dropped old Knight Luke over there like a bad habit. That would have been awesome. But that's okay. Go ahead and drop a dive bomb here. That should close. Are we gonna do it? There we go. Oh, that was pretty. Hit him with some shock. And then drop him. That was awesome. I love it. I love it. And I think we're coming out of this one with pretty decent banners as well. That's just nice. Yeah. That felt good. That felt really good. I'll take it. I would much rather have that option than just have him as a filler on defense that we already know isn't going to do a whole lot of anything. Okay, so for this one, I mean, we haven't used SEE for anything, so we might as well. Let's go ahead and do, yeah, Separatist. Give me that Watt. I mean, just, you know, give me some of those banners that I lost from that Maldalorian battle. I won't get back 20, but I mean, I'll get back a few. Let's see. One probably drop Baby Kylo and the pilot over there. No tanks to worry about, so we'll probably worry about getting, I don't know, whoever. Okay. Just don't kill the links yet. There's a lot of turn meter train rolling. We put the right one on, right? Yeah, shield generator, cool. Start working on Phasma. Probably didn't need to get the protection back thing. Get all of those debuffs off of there. Ah! Scam call on my phone, that's fun. Alright, can we get around to my ultimate just to kind of, you know... I wonder if we could get all 5 out at the same time. We could try. I doubt it, but who knows? Who knows? There we go. Alright, down to 1. I'll wait until we come down. Okay, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Order 66. I did not plan that. But I could have. Alright. So bounty hunters. I think I got a turn meter train rolling here. Do I have anybody else that I would want to use for this one? I don't know. I'm getting close to the my profundity requirements, so I did drop my Omicron on Radis there. The rest of Rogue One is not really impressive quite yet, so I don't want to start using him actively for defense, but that is kind of the plan, is to have him on defense. Because he might be able to... He doesn't have as many options as some of the other stuff that's out there. Some of the other things that are out there. Can we drop anybody? Yeah, we can drop Zam and get the bonuses off of there. And also get our turn meter train rolling. That's a good one. Let's get... yeah, let's get Cat out of there. Probably should have got Boba, but whatever. Get an armor shred. Probably should have dropped that on Bosk. Stop second guessing yourself, Vex. Get some stagger. Or not. Don't need the turn meter. Because we've just built up at this point 16 stacks of the Emperor's Trap. Hit a few on Bosk over there. Kind of hoping that we could drop him. Give me some of this. Basic. There goes Boba. Boom. 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 And this should do it here, maybe? There it goes. Alright. 65. And then our Kenobi battle with a... yeah, this is not my... It's actually the exact same squad lineup that I use. But... I have a good Datacron for this one. 108% to armor pin, and then 96% to crit damage, 20% protection up, and then 10% turn meter whenever I grant buffs, which I'm passing them around like candy in this battle. So this is a really good lineup here to deal with another JMK. Okay, he does go first, and that is okay. We're going to focus our attention on Baby Ahsoka over here, and I'm going to run literally the same script that I do every single time. Get a bunch of basics going, pull it back over here on Baby Ahsoka. That's a lot of turns. Get the cooldown reduction going over there. Give this back over to Kenobi. And yeah, go ahead and hold for a full ultimate there. So can we get close to dropping her? Okay, so there goes the savior mechanic at the very least. I don't often get her out before I drop my full ultimate, but I usually am able to do it. Well, it's close enough. No. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I don't usually get her out before I drop the full ultimate, because usually I have the full ultimate that last turn. And then I just drop Cat as soon as I am open to be able to do so. And then immediately just pivot over and take out Baby Ahsoka. And it's just such a pretty thing. Alright. Full ultimate. All that armor pin is doing me some favors, especially in conjunction with the extra crit damage. As soon as we get around to our pal Cat, I'm going to take out his Cat. Let's keep on hitting Padme so that she stops granting protection up to out of turn attacks, because it's really annoying. Come on, I want to see that armor pin doing some work. Okay, there goes that Cat. And now I just get Padme out of there. Boom. Okay. Get some out of turns going as well. Let's keep on ramping up our sheen, whatever you call it. Let's hold it a little bit. Start doing some damage on GK over there. Ramp up our sheen even more, and then just drop a nuke on Master Kenobi over there. I think now's actually a good time because he doesn't have protection up. That was a really good time. Good job, Vex. Alright, and then don't put it on auto. Throw the gauntlet like that, you ruffian. Okay, so 62, and then there goes all 3 squad territories. Now we're back to fleets, and supposedly he's going to have a, what was it again? A home one, a negotiator, and an executor. Yep. Negotiator without the marauder. Executor, cool. So let's go ahead and take out the executor first. And with, that's why it does that. You guys remember that one time? That one time when it just ruined our day? Alright, so we're actually going to switch this up as well. Give me Empire. The gauntlet now is a lot chunkier than before because I got these 2 guys up to gear 12. All the abilities are now up there. So I actually like using him a lot more in these scenarios. And then all the usual suspects. Chimera looks good. And then it looks like the his Beskar Mando is only gear 12. So his Razor Crest is going to drop a little bit easier. Maybe not incredibly so, but let's see here. What is that thing? I don't want to do this yet. Inflict buff immunity. Don't think that's going to work because he's got tenacity up. That's not going to work because we don't have target locking anybody, but just whatever. Just hit him. Alright, do some of this. And yep. Well, our gauntlet actually survived. That's pretty. Alright, so then we are free to just start working on... Oh, that was a pretty nasty dodge there. Okay, there goes our gauntlet, but that's okay. That was a nice dodge on our Vader fighter there, whatever you want to call it. And let's just start getting the basics rolling from our buddy here. Get a stun out there just so that he doesn't give me too much trouble. Keep on working. There's the IG ship. Probably going to go for Vader. That'll work. There's some dodges. Really nice. Let's see. Get out. Yeah, get out our interceptor. Too many interceptors. And let's start working on what? All enemies, ruthless. Okay, there we go. Hit everybody. And let's start working on Razor Crest, because we're gonna drop this guy with this. And I was kind of hoping to get him out of that savior mechanic with the mini ultimate that we use. All right, so just keep on doing this. Okay, there goes the Razor Crest, and then we just got these two to deal with. Should be a bunch of dodges. Well, not a bunch, but enough. Give me my tank out just for that extra peace of mind, whatever you want to call it there. All right, buff dispel, and then it's Bob's your uncle. I wonder where that came from. Bob's your uncle. Who's Bob? And how many nephews and nieces does he have? Okay, so we've still got our own executor, and we've got our malevolence. So let's go ahead and use the malevolent. Let's use the executor for the negotiator here. Give me my regular fleet lineup. Go ahead and get rid of him because we don't need him. Probably don't need everybody, but I would rather get a few less banners from undermanning stuff than drop a battle and lose a lot more. Okay, so we get to go first. Let's just do a basic for right now. There comes that. No dazes, which is really nice. Go ahead and make Annie a little bit slower with some of that breach. Okay. And now we're going to start... yeah, let's work on this guy here. Old buddy Anakin, and then can we get him out? Yes, we can. And the battle's already over. There's old fives there. Not a problem at all. Go ahead and get out IG. I know. But Vex, you're not going to be able to use the AoE. I will if I get my contract off and then I pull him out and it's already ready to go. So it's kind of 6 of one way, half a dozen another way. There goes fives. Let's see. Save up that heal for an opportune time. Like now. Actually, let's do the mass swarm first. Try and see if we can get him out. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to get him out. Hit him a couple more times. That should do it. Cool. And then can we try and get around to doing a heal? We definitely will now. There's Plo. Give me a little bit more of that. Hit him with IG, because IG hits pretty hard. And there's the... I don't think we're going to get around to another heal, and I want to try and get some banners back. There's that. Hit him there. Okay, then there go the banners that I there go the banners that I got back. Whatever. And that wouldn't have happened if I would have just hit the big laser beam. Whatever. 73, I'll take it. And then the last one here, here comes Malevolence. For the home one. No, not Inquisitorius. That's the dumbest name ever. Inquisitorius. What kind of a name is that? Who came up with it? You should feel bad. Alright. There we go. And this will about close it out. Assuming that we don't do anything really dumb here. Go ahead and give me a stun on the Y-Wing. And give me an assist from the bomber. And then start getting out those buzz droids. Okay. Give me more buzz droids. And then give me more buzz droids. It'd be really cool if I pulled out the spy and I get the Tauntaun the Millennium Falcon over there. Okay, the spy. Please get it on Han. Of course she won't. Thanks for ruining my dreams, man. But that's okay. Ooh. Outrider with the home one. You know why? Because he doesn't have the profundity, which I think is going to hurt him in the long run. All right, and let's just get the Outrider out before he causes a whole lot of problems. Like that. Yeah. We don't have any Buzz Droids out there, so I don't want to waste that. Okay, thank you. I was like, where are all the out-of-turn attacks? For crying out loud. Hit him there, get that debuff off of our guy there. I forget who he is, Sunfac. Okay, there's a U-Wing, and there goes Sunfac. Thanks, buddy. Get the soldier out here. And give me an assist. Just kind of hoping you do a little bit more damage than that. Buzz Droids, please and thank you. And then, please do it. Thank you. Okay. Where are we at? 1797. I think that's okay. That's that dropped battle we had with the Mandalorians. I don't see him one-shotting Leviathan if he's able to clear it at all. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I mean, I feel pretty good about that run. He does have 4 hours left, so he's got plenty of time to get some work done. He does have a surprise waiting for him back there. Based on his roster, he's got... who does he have left? He's got SE and SLKR that he can use. So he dropped 4 of his GLs on defense. Took out all of them. That feels pretty good. Used all 4 of mine as well, but whatever. Give me a break. I think that went pretty well. All things considered, I really do think that went pretty well. Probably could have eked out a few more banners, especially not playing it a little bit coy with that Mandalorian team, but I am going to start using that one a little bit more often. And then also, on a side note, let's bring it to the front here. Let me actually switch our camera real quick here. So I am considering doing a what you call it, a playthrough. So I have Steam, and I've had all 3 Dragon Age games from BioWare for years, and I didn't really play a whole lot of the second one. I have not played the third one, but I played the wazoo out of the original Dragon Age Origins and Awakening. And I know that there's this thing where, kind of like the Mass Effect series, you can upload a character to a website, and then that like carries over into the storyline. So I'm really considering doing that. Starfield is still a lot of fun, but it's just kind of rinse and repeat now at this point. You know, just kind of building outposts and building a bigger ship and all that. There's not really a whole lot new going on there at the moment. But as far as Dragon Age, it's a little bit more old school, but that one's a game that's a little bit different than Bethesda games. You actually do have an endpoint. You can beat the game and have that definitive kind of closure there. And then there are 3 of them. So thinking about doing that, you guys are welcome to let me know in the likes and comments whether or not that'd be something you would be interested in. But I'm thinking about doing a whole series. They are long games, so this would be like a long-term project, probably well over a year worth of content creation before I got to the end of it all. But I want to do some game like that, whether it's Mass Effect or whether it's Dragon Age. And Dragon Age, I've played Mass Effect completely all the way through. There's a lot of other games out there that I could do, but Dragon Age is just kind of a fun one that seems to fit the personality of my channel and myself. So anyway, thinking about doing that. If I do, probably going to start that sometime around the month of December, but we will see. Maybe I might do it a little bit quicker than that. In the meantime, as usual, I want to thank you guys very much for joining me. I am your buddy Vex Nihilo, and we will see you a couple of days from now for some more Grand Arena. In the meantime, please find something to smile about today, and we will see you next time. Bye now.